Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to move on to Bethesda, but first we have materialised two new people here.
Hello.
Sean and Kieran have shown up.
Right.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So we just talked about EA and EA and Microsoft, and we gave little rankings for each one.
Rankings.
Out of 10.
Yeah. Do you want to give a quick your thoughts on EA? Okay.
Did I even watch EA?
2 points.
Two.
I don't
Okay.
remember.
He's out of 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
out of 10.
What do I
Two.
do?
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Sean's NA.
Yeah, not applicable.
Okay.
Alright, Microsoft.
9.
Well, they had Kingdom Hearts, so probably about 50.
Yeah, that just bumps it up like 6 points.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
We like
9.5.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe even 10. That ending was pretty sick.
Yeah. I got 9.9 because
Fair enough.
like a perfect conference is hard to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they were like the closest thing to it.
it's true.
And that Cyberpunk trailer was super cool.
Super good.
How many times have you watched it?
Probably like double digits.
Yeah.
I'm a percentage of that 14 million views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, cool. So, Bethesda kicked it off on Monday. Technically, it was at 2 a.m.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The way that show started was the best.
Alright, hang on. We'll get to that.
Awesome.
So they began, Pete Hines came out on stage, was like, yo, I'm Pete Hines.
As you do.
Yeah. So they kicked it off with by saying, we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Yeah.
Um,
Threw some shade their way. That was awesome.
who are known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret.
Yep.
And then they showed off Rage 2, kind of. It began with Andrew W.K. coming out on stage. Sean, did you see Bethesda?
I think I watched bits of it.
Okay.
Did they have... Was Starfield part
Alright,
of
we'll
their...
get to it.
Okay.
Yeah, Rage 2. Andrew W.K. came out, he did a song that terrible.
That was amazing. Right.
It was terrible.
He came to party.
Watching it back,
It was kind of
so hard to watch.
It wasn't It wasn't the time or place.
No, it wasn't.
2 a.m. sitting there watching Andrew W.K. on stage. Like,
You'd think that would be a really good time.
It's
most of the people there were uncomfortable and didn't know what to do.
So that's why I loved it. Like, if he was in, if he was in a concert hall and everyone was ready for it, everyone would have partied and got down.
Yeah.
But everyone was sitting there, and he's just good. He went through. It was a good performance. They did really well.
Yeah.
It's just everyone was going to sit in there.
Yeah.
Really
There was like the odd
uncomfortable.
couple of people like waiting to it. And then you see that guy with the glasses in the background. I don't know if you remember seeing him.
No.
It was just some Japanese guy with the glasses. It's just
Oh yeah.
Just, like,
they
not
just
doing
dropped
anything.
on their own.
He's just not in. Oh.
Yeah.
he's just not interested.
I'll have to watch that.
It's funny.
It sounded like every other Andrew WK song anyway,
Yeah.
which is
Were you going to say WKD
I was gonna
song?
say-
yeah.
Uh,
Party hard. Let's go. But yeah, it was a nice way to kick things.
God, it wasn't. It felt like that Command and Conquer segment. It felt like it was really long, but it was only like a couple of minutes, if that. Yeah. So then a guy from id came out, as well as a guy from Avalanche. They were like very short and very tall.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, that
awesome.
was another awkward
That
moment.
was another awkward moment.
Yeah.
There were some weird silences between them saying stuff.
Yeah.
And then they eventually got to a Rage 2 trailer. It was like proper story one too, like talking about like what happened to the world and like what people have to do.
It was serious.
After the fact.
For,
Yeah.
like, for the first 30 seconds.
It did eventually go into like sort of a load of shenanigans and type stuff, explosions and whatever, like you would expect from
Rage.
well, more of like Avalanche game.
Just Bethesda. I feel like
Rage 1 and Rage 2 are quite different types of games.
yeah.
This feels like more like a Borderlands type thing.
Right. Okay.
And that game comes out spring next year, so that's kind of soon.
Yeah.
Nothing much to say there. They announced it beforehand, just like
it got leaked
a lot
beforehand.
of stuff. Yeah, but they did announce it. As
Oh,
well.
okay, okay.
I don't know whether that was like in direct relation to the leak that happened.
I'd say so.
But,
I think
like,
they would have kept it through.
Well, the trailer that they put out, I feel like would have taken a bit more work than like if they were just to knock it
Maybe.
up because of the leak.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it went into Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game. They still want to push this.
Yeah.
They kind of took it back to the drawing board last year. They showed a trailer for like it coming to Switch and tablets and such now, mobile or whatever.
I can't believe that was still there.
The fact that it's coming out on Switch is kind of cool, I guess.
I mean, they have the players, I suppose. They'll have people playing it, I guess.
Are there? Like, I feel like nobody is talking about it.
But like,
I feel like nobody's talking about any card game anymore.
Well, yes, true.
No, that's true. That's
like,
true.
I would assume Gwent does quite well,
Yeah.
but like, I don't hear people talking about it.
Hearthstone's probably
Nobody
still
talks about Hearthstone
doing
anymore.
Really, I feel like nobody talks about it, but the player base is still huge.
Yeah. Maybe we're just not in the...
Yeah.
Maybe the people that we follow
Kinda.
aren't playing it anymore.
Yeah.
It's strange. But that directly transitioned into Elder Scrolls Online. Showed a trailer for Somerset, the new expansion for that, which I think came out just before E3. So people were already playing that stuff. I don't know. And then new Doom.
Yeah.
Yep, new Doom.
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Not called Hell on Earth.
Yeah.
Like the rumours were.
I wanted to be called
But
Hell on Earth.
it's
technically...
Well, it's set on Earth.
Yeah.
And it looks like Hell.
And it looks like Hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eternal's still a good title, though.
Yeah, it's basically Doom 2. Reveal at QuakeCon in August, which I think has a date, which I haven't written down. I'm not sure. It's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Quake Champions, they showed off 4 new champions. I don't know if they're new or returning from the old game, but I don't know. We're not playing that game, but...
I can't play that game, Toaster.
It's Hey, maybe it'll come to console.
Second.
I tried it.
Maybe it'll come to Switch.
Maybe.
240p.
Playing a window just super small.
Stop! That's how I play
aspect ratio.
PUBG, and that doesn't even work.
Play on
CRT
console,
monitor.
play on Xbox. Small map.
SCART cables.
The small map means less to load in, which means better frame rate. That's how games work.
No.
Prey DLC.
That was cool.
Typhon Hunter multiplayer mode. It's basically all V1. It's basically Prop Hunt.
Yeah.
From Gary's mod.
Yep.
So in
Really
Prey, you can turn into anything with the mimic abilities.
Yeah.
You know, like turn into a coffee cup or like a chair or some shit. So now they're adding in a multiplayer mode for free, I think.
Yeah,
coming out very soon, or maybe now.
That's pretty cool.
Where it's like, I think it's 5v1, where one person has to kill all the others.
Find all the mimics.
Yeah, it
So
sounds super cool.
It's literally Prop Hunt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the update that got shadow dropped, like straight away, along with New Game Plus, which people have been asking for, which is kind of cool. I don't know what stuff carries over because I haven't finished the game, but they also announced Moon Crash, which is out now as well.
That's
which
actually
is like
DLC,
procedurally generated, kind of like a roguelike.
Yeah.
But set on the moon, which is like, you know, infinitely replayability.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get off the moon. I think it's like a simulation mode, but it's kind of cool. Then they went into Wolfenstein, a new side story sort of prequel type thing for that.
It's like
called Youngblood. Which remember you got Wolfenstein: The New Order, and then Wolfenstein: The Old Blood.
So I got confused with that because I thought this was
now you got Youngblood
DLC.
It's a standalone
But
game.
it's like Uncharted Lost Legacy, right?
Yeah.
It's literally one. Yeah.
So set in the 1980s, which is like 20 years after the others.
It's based on twins, isn't it?
Or maybe like 10. It's based on BJ's 2 twin daughters. It's a co-op game. Trailer comes out. He comes out next year. They showed a trailer off for it. Super cool. And then they went into some Bethesda VR talk. The Typhon Hunter mode for Prey, the prop hunt hide and seek thing, is fully playable in VR.
Fuck that.
Which sounds good.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, here I am, a little cup, looking around. Try not to move too fast. That would be cool. But they're also bringing out a single player Prey game.
Right.
Which kind of sounds like Portal. It's like room-based puzzles.
Okay, that's cool.
So that could be kind of neat. but also kind of scary maybe.
Have you watched any speedruns of Prey?
No, because I want to finish it. I've got one bookmarked, but
I've not like.
also it's like 6 minutes, so
Yeah, I've not like sat and like watched it straight or whatever. But that game is broke, man.
well, you can clip out at the start and then
It's-
just kind of like
it's
fly up to
insane.
the end. Yeah,
Oh.
There's so many
Yeah.
gaps in that game where people just get out of bounds and then they just fly everywhere. That game is. I don't want to call it broken, but that game is not like tight and compact. There are holes everywhere.
yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah. It's cool. Wolfenstein Cyberpilot is also a VR game.
Oh yeah.
Not much information on that. But if you want to kill Nazis in VR, you can do that.
Yep.
That's cool. And then Todd Howard. I got Todd Howard time.
There he is.
Todd Howard's such.
Todd Howard.
He came out.
He has
like,
stage
hey,
presence. He does. He is good on the stage. He's good on the mic.
Hey, I'm
He
Todd
has
Howard.
charisma.
He is charisma. Mr. Charisma, they call him. He announced a few things.
Well.
Talked for a very long time.
Yep.
We got Skyrim on Alexa, which is actually a thing.
That was.
And also
yeah.
Skyrim on the fridge.
And Skyrim on the
Can't
Etch-a-Sketch.
forget that on the Etch-a-Sketch.
And your pager.
Yeah.
But no, the Alexa thing is real. I think it's free. We haven't downloaded it.
That trailer was awesome. Well, not trailer.
The
funny.
video was
The
super
skit.
A little
cool.
skit. Yeah.
Keegan
Yeah.
yeah, and then he talked for a very long time about Fallout 76. Showed the same trailer that was at Microsoft.
Yep.
That was a bummer.
I mean,
But you gotta think about like people might not have just seen the Microsoft.
More people are going to watch Microsoft than are going to watch
Yeah,
Bethesda.
but there's
Yeah,
still
no.
some people.
Kiki is like totally right, but it's a frustrating thing. You'd think that people who are watching these conferences would have watched the other ones, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But also, yeah, it does have a point. Like they do, I guess, have to show it at their own. It's
yeah,
weird.
they would, wouldn't
It's
they?
weird.
What did they do it with before? Or something had...
Yeah, it was.
it was a Battlefield 1
yeah.
trailer. They had their reveal event, they showed a trailer, and then they had E3, they showed a trailer,
Yeah.
and then they showed the same trailer for the third time at Microsoft.
Didn't Square Enix do that? Not this year, another year as well.
They kind of did it with Kingdom
They
Hearts.
did
The
it.
first
They
two
did it
trailers
this
are-
year.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
much
did.
the
They
same.
did it with something a few years back.
Yeah, they
It
did.
was 15. Yeah, it was 15.
Yeah.
No, that was a different trailer.
They did.
They had a different trailer at Microsoft. Well, they had gameplay at Microsoft, the trashy Bosch fight video, and they had the Afrojack trailer at Sony.
Yeah.
Um,
God damn it!
I'm
They
not
did
sure
it
what
with
they
something.
did. Okay.
World of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2015, they had the same trailer.
The
They showed.
exact same trailer,
Yeah.
and that was a long trailer.
And they showed this Final Fantasy 7 thing as
Yeah,
well.
there you go.
man.
Yeah, it was.
The
Yeah,
remake
there
trailer.
we go. I
Yeah.
knew I wasn't being stupid.
So they announced a beta coming soon because they acknowledge that their games are always broken.
Yeah.
The collector's edition has a power armor helmet. Nobody wants that.
Everyone.
Except for Todd Howard, I guess. And like a bunch of other shit I didn't write down because there was so much
Well,
I really didn't care.
You just like talked in depth about how it's like
You can get nukes.
it's
and-
always online. You can nuke each other, but it's also been
You can play single player.
Yeah, it's also been done in a way apparently that like he didn't go into specifics, but he talked about like putting things in place so like you can't just spawn nuke everything. You can't just like ruin
Yeah.
everyone's games on
Yeah.
purpose. So,
I feel like those games are boring enough to wander around on your own. So having a world that's 4 times the size of Fallout 4, wandering around on your own would be so much more boring.
yeah,
It's just like, oh, here's more landmass to wander for hours until I get to a shed that has a cup in it. That's not a mimic.
Sounds like PUBG.
Fallout should burn. Yeah, at least you're running away from a death wall.
oh, yeah. But PUBG is just land, find crap loot, run for 20 minutes,
And then die.
Die.
Ugh. You get glitched, get killed.
Yeah.
Me, get
Lag.
play of the game.
That's not funny.
Not
Like
play of the game.
that's the
Chicken
word.
dinner.
I didn't.
Remember when I won? When
Yeah.
you died? That makes sense.
Yeah, but I only died because my Xbox crashed. Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
game crashes so much. I don't know about now.
Oh,
Maybe
whatever.
it's fixed.
I still got chicken dinner, so that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it. but
Fallout
that's it.
Shelter was announced for PS4 and Switch. It was out the same day.
Yeah.
Dan's been playing that. I don't know why.
I had to go.
I played it on my phone. My phone gets really hot I stopped playing.
It really does.
Yeah.
It turns your phone into an oven. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Switch might be neat. PS4 has trophies.
It's
I just don't want to play that game.
see,
Yeah, I had a go and I don't know. It just
On what?
PS4
it
Did
feels
you get a trophy?
or what?
Anything.
anything.
Fallout Shelter.
Like one trophy.
Oh.
It feels like a mobile game, so you wouldn't want to play it on console. But it also doesn't feel like a good mobile game where you want to come
trophies
back
like Ticket
to.
Hero.
And that's really harsh because a lot of people like Fallout Shelter, from what I remember. A lot of people downloaded it. He said numbers. It
Even
was
Warner
big.
Brothers seem to like it a lot.
Get
That's
wrecked.
interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear
Not
about
get
that?
into that.
Yeah, let's not
Yeah.
get into that. They basically
their Westworld
they
games
stole
are
it.
clone.
Oh.
They literally stole code.
Yeah.
And how did they find out? Because it's bugged the same way
Yeah.
Shelter was.
Backfire.
It's so
amazing.
funny.
The Elder Scrolls Blades is
That looks interesting.
it's an Elder Scrolls game for your mobile,
Yeah.
which you can play vertically, so you can play it portrait
With one
rather,
hand.
with
yeah.
one hand. Seems super cool. You can sign up for like a sort of beta or whatever for that coming later this year.
Only Android.
They are
isn't
plan.
it?
Yeah, I think Android can pre-register. I think it will come out
Yeah,
for
you're right,
iPhone at the same time.
Yeah.
They are planning to put it on everything they can, just like Skyrim. So we will eventually get it on Switch and PC and
Right.
PS4 and whatever.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
So that's cool. It seems neat. Like it seems a bit more fleshed out than you would expect for a mobile version of an
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls game.
Hmm.
At least it's not Elder Scrolls Shelter or something, you know.
Yeah.
And then he gave two very small teasers for two of their biggest games.
Yep.
Their highly anticipated games, Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6.
Yep.
Which are way off in the future.
Yeah, that's
Are we talking like next gen?
Oh,
even
yeah.
For those.
He said like this is a next gen game for
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
gen things.
Yeah.
For both,
okay.
wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, considering Elder Scrolls 6 is after Starfield and Starfield's a next gen game. I
Oh,
think so, yeah.
okay, okay.
We're not seeing Starfield for like 3 or 4 years, like
yeah, that
maybe
sounds about
longer.
right.
But they have been working on it for a long time now, so maybe.
Hey, I'm okay
Maybe
with it.
it's very
I
interesting
like
now.
the name drop. I
we'll
like.
probably see something next year as well, like some pre-alpha stuff.
It's like
It
no,
would be cool to
it's
see.
no different than what Nintendo did with Metroid. We ain't seen that for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Metro Prime 4, we saw a logo,
Yeah, and that's it.
and this for Starfield we saw a
A
logo,
logo.
and some
little
CG
space station
Yeah.
and a
space. We saw
logo.
And
we
don't
saw
forget,
Eggman's fucking
The arc. Yeah.
the arc.
there
Yeah,
are going to
Yeah.
be more like Nintendo Directs as well. So
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, Nintendo have more opportunities to showcase.
That's
this.
true. That's true.
I doubt we're going to see Starfield at QuakeCon, which is like so
we
very
won't-
soon. The next time we'll even be able to see it.
It might not even be next year. It might be year
Easy
after.
to, yeah.
Like who knows?
Yeah.
But it's nicer. That it's just nice. We know they're working on it, but it's nice to be like, yeah, guys, we're definitely doing
Yeah.
this.
It's happening.
Yeah. And that was it.
And that was it for Bethesda. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I got numbers, but yeah.
I gave them a 7 because it's cool that they're announcing new stuff, even if they teased basically everything of interest. Like
Yeah.
all of their new stuff was teasers. They didn't show off a lot of something new.
I give them a 7 as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I think. I mean, they did everything they needed to. It weren't spectacular, but like they announced new shit. They showed off new stuff. Fallout was like their biggest game, and they spent a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
time in
Also,
it.
that comes out this year.
Yeah, like I mean,
November.
they announced Doom 2, which was cool. They showed like quite a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
I'm just wondering how much of this stuff had they like fucked up and announced way too early.
I don't know. I don't think any of it. Like the 2 games at the end are just they're totally fine in my eyes to just be like, yeah, we're doing it. That's fine. And I think all the other stuff is like soon enough that they showed. Like even Doom, like that's gonna be next year, isn't it? So just showing
I
like
don't think they said.
a new
I just
Doom
said-
is coming.
They
is
said we'll
cool.
see more at QuakeCon, but maybe we'll get a 2019 date then. I don't know.
But
Do
yeah,
you guys want to give scores?
I would have said maybe like 6.5 or like a 7 as well.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Andrew
maybe
W.K. D.
oh 10.
He bumps it down to a 6.5. Minus 0.5 for WK.
Yeah. I was thinking 6.5 as well.
You know, they didn't have showstopper stuff, but they did have some pretty decent content.
Yeah.
I mean,
the last couple of years they've done really well.
Yeah.
I gotta
with,
say,
like, new things, like Evil Within and all that. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, surprise.
I mean, I guess a lot of people.
Now it's like,
A lot of people maybe like hyped about Fallout 76, but personally that doesn't really resonate with me because I've never really played a Fallout game. But like, I can respect
The expectations were about right. They weren't too high, they weren't too low.
Yeah,
So,
the teasers, the 2 teasers they did at the end were like really interesting, but it's hard to get excited about something that's
like 3
so
seconds.
far in the
so
future.
far away and like a really
like you could say the same about
snippet.
Cyberpunk, but we got a proper trailer for that.
Exactly.
And like
that's
all the
what I mean.
previews about that, like 50 minutes gameplay that they got shown there as well. Like that's closer. Like that's still
Microsoft
this gen as opposed to the other games that we know kind of nothing about.
Every single year, I'm like, what does Bethesda have to be able to like? And every single year, they actually
must have
they have a
something.
lot. They really do have like quite a lot. So 7's, I like 7.
Okay.
6.5.
So things that we were like confirmed to hear about were Fallout and Elder Scrolls, the card game Legends. My predictions were that we don't hear the word Star Warfield.
Oh, okay.
So that was one, which I'm kind of happy about, I guess. The Prey Moon DLC, which we heard of. Doom 2, it wasn't called Hell on Earth, but we got that right. And then Fallout for Switch, but I also thought it would be Fallout 3 or 4.
Yeah, because there was an anniversary recently.
Yeah, well, I thought like 10 years of Fallout 3, I thought we were going to see that or something. Even like maybe for all consoles, but no, we didn't. So next up was Square Enix on proper Monday after going to bed and being completely bummed out at like whatever 4 o'clock in the morning it was. 6 p.m. on Monday was Square Enix. So they kicked it off with Keith fucking David narrating all that shit. Well, actually they kicked it off with that president guy of Square Enix.
Oh yeah,
like, hey man, have a good E3. Like make sure you stay till the very end.
Yep.
Sure.
So Keith David there was like, "Hi, I'm Keith David, and I'm gonna intro all these fucking games." He was awesome. He was probably the best part of Square Enix. Sure.
Yeah.
So they had awesome looking art sort of intros for each of these games. Kicking off with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We had a cutscene of
something.
I can't remember what it was.
It was.
But it went into.
It was the intro.
It was it.
No,
oh, it was a cutscene with the aeroplane and it was breaking up, and then and Jonah was like, "I ain't fucking know not."
Yeah.
All that shit. Yeah.
And sitting next to.
And she was strapping herself in a plane crash.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that, and then it went into gameplay, which is basically Batman, Predator, like sort of hanging around on trees and shit. That looks super cool.
Yeah.
The stealth
that was
looks really cool.
Yeah, it's very much like Rise. But yeah, they showed off a lot of that gameplay there. And then some more concept art and like a little trailer at the end.
Yeah.
Showing off way more gameplay bits, puzzles and whatever, tombs and everything like that. It's just like the Microsoft one. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna play that game.
See,
I don't need to be sold on it.
This is why it was weird that it was at Microsoft, because even though they showed gameplay here, all I wanted to see was gameplay. Seeing any more trailers was just kind of like, I've seen that at Microsoft. You know, it was weird, but the gameplay itself was like the standout. You know, it was good.
Yeah, it was dark, not because it was nighttime, but like she was fucking dudes up.
Yeah, it's true.
Then it went into Stormblood for Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah,
a Palico showed up behind an Oran-looking class. Which confirmed the crossover with Monster Hunter.
Right, yeah.
A Rathalos flies in, which seems super cool.
But then they added
and they showed off a bunch of Final Fantasy 12 looking Ivalice areas and enemies and whatever.
Yeah, they're adding a behemoth to Monster World.
Oh, are they?
Final Fantasy,
that's cool.
Fantasy, yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
So they're doing it both ways.
Deadeye.
So it's like, did you know Monster Hunter content was in Peace Walker?
What?
No.
You could fight dragons and bad guys and stuff in Peace Walker. There's a mission. There's a couple of missions in it. You're sitting there shooting a rocket launcher and shit into monsters.
Okay, that's
as
weird.
Snake.
That's really weird.
That's cool.
They showed a different trailer for the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
Right, yeah.
again showed that it was like out the same.
Yeah. It was a very similar trailer though. It was different, but it was still very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't like show off too much of that because I don't know how long the episode is. I think it's like sort of like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something or other. And because it's so story driven, like you gotta watch out with that sort of stuff. Dragon Quest XI trailer looks super cool. Showed off their collector's edition.
And that's pretty soon too.
Yeah, that comes out September 4th. A couple of days before Spider-Man, so sorry, Dragon Quest. But yeah, again, that game looks super cool.
Yeah.
Real nice, real pretty. No gameplay in that trailer.
Yeah, well,
It was mostly story.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
And then they announced a new game with which was like heavy on the story premise setup for this stuff. Sort of like a timeline showed and like dates flying around the place and like history and like here's the history of our world, here's the history of all this stuff. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you saw some guy in like
huge
armor.
Yeah.
And then he grabbed the other guy's sword with his like neon hair and then cut the dude in half. And then it showed Platinum Games.
Just like, what is this game?
Yeah, it's coming out next year. It's called Babylon's Fall, and it's like developed by Platinum for PS4 and PC.
Kind of reminds me of like a Deep Down trailer. Kind of.
Remember Deep Down?
Nope.
Neither does Capcom. And then they showed off the exact same trailer for Nier Automata.
Yep.
For the Xbox One.
Yep.
That was a bummer.
Become gods.
Yeah. And Octopath Traveler had a little trailer say, hey, this game's out in like a month.
Yeah.
Here's a new demo for it. Your progress carries over. You can only pay 3 hours. Fuck you. I've been playing that game. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Then Just Cause 4 had another trailer. It was a lot less serious, a lot less like story than the Xbox trailer had. This was much more about here's some of the stupid things you can do.
This is Just Cause.
Here's like strapping balloons to a vehicle.
Yeah.
Of which I think you have unlimited now.
Yeah,
so you have like unlimited rocket propeller thingies and balloons and grapples and shit that you just like. You can do some dumb stuff in that game.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of awesome. So yeah, they showed off that more like tornadoes and sucking up planes. It seems awesome. And then it went into something strange.
The random game that nobody still, I think, knows.
So it started off with like some sort of glass shattery type things.
Yeah.
And then it had a flyover of New York City. It's obviously that it's New York. Yeah. And we're like, oh yeah, here we go. Right, Avengers. Here we go.
Nope.
Had an FMV scene of a dude walking down the road with a hoodie.
Yeah.
We're like, oh great, okay, well, here's some guy who's going to get beaten up by Spider-Man. He walked into an alleyway and talked to some weird dudes, and then he put his lunch on a bin, and then it did a cool thing where it sort of like transitioned from FMV into
in-game
into the
gameplay,
gameplay.
which is super cool.
And then he started fighting these dudes in like sort of an over-the-shoulder beat 'em up type thing. We're like, well, this isn't Avengers now.
Yeah.
And they're going to show more next month in August. Find out there. It's like, I don't know whether it's like a brawler or open world or whatever the fuck. Like, is it just like a bunch of fight scenes?
The quiet dude.
The quiet man.
The quiet man. That's the one.
Silence wins loudest.
Quiet guy.
Yeah.
So I put some like theories to Darian. Like, what if this is still Avengers?
Nah.
Like,
seems a bit too much of a stretch to make that link, I would say.
I can't remember why you said it was...
I can't remember what I said either.
Grasping at straws, though, by far.
Yeah. I think I said grasping at straws. But what if this is a new bouncer?
I mean, it's Square Enix. A new bouncer game would be really
it looked like a brawler.
Interesting.
Like, it's a lot less anime, but... we'll see more soon. Very interesting. The most interesting thing that they showed there.
Yeah, well...
More than Babylon's Fall.
It was still super short, though. But
it was a short trailer, yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice teaser, I guess.
And then finally, we stayed till the very end.
Yep.
Here we go, 27 minutes later or whatever it was.
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
A very similar trailer to
it was pretty much identical to Microsoft.
So Kieran mentioned that at the time that there were 3 private videos on Kingdom Hearts' YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, they're just different languages. Obviously, duh. It's like, but it turns out I think somewhere someone read titles of the trailers, and it was called like, was it Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3?
Yeah.
This was more like a Volume 1 extended trailer. They showed a lot of the Frozen stuff, but it was sort of like mixed up in a different order. They did show Remy from Ratatouille in like a cooking mini game type thing.
Yeah.
Apparently that is going to be your like cooking for food and potions and stuff. Apparently
You can. Oh, is there crafting machine?
Yeah, apparently yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. Huh. And then Kingdom Hearts happened. Obviously, no spoils.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Yeah, some stuff happens at the end of that game.
Yeah. Apparently it's like dancing mini game with Rapunzel as well.
In the square, that makes sense. Because I think every world has its own mini game.
I mean,
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but there's like small like old mini games you can play in the game.
So there's Game & Watch stuff.
Yeah.
oh, is that?
Yeah, there's a world called. Fuck. I can't remember what it's called. There's a world in it that is like specifically for like mini games and shit.
Okay.
Based around this like old Game & Watch style.
Yeah.
And
like
whatever, liquid crystal display type thing.
They had like in one of the cons.
There was a teaser trailer for it.
Yeah.
Which
But they had like actual like
obviously.
proper like units to have those mini games on as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you can
That's
play them.
cool.
So yeah, they showed that. So we knew that Just Cause 4 was going to be here because Steam leaked it.
Damn it, Steam.
I predicted that there was going to be a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer here. I thought we were going to see Big Hero 6. Or a Frozen world.
Or an unannounced world.
Yeah. One of those 3, which is kind of all that's left. I guess that kind of like covers all bases. The reason we haven't seen Big Hero 6 yet is because they're still working on cutscenes for the game.
They still haven't quite
which
finished.
makes sense
makes
for...
Worry because I mean
They hadn't finished the cutscenes for the game. They finished
right.
gameplay and
Right,
the world
okay.
and all that shit.
Right, okay.
Like, you can play through the world, but their trailers are...
Mostly cutscenes and dialogue based.
Yeah. So if they hadn't... Like, that's why we haven't seen it in their trailers yet. So we did see that. I thought it was coming out in November.
Yeah.
Well, I got November release date, brackets, if we haven't heard of it by now.
My
Which
favourite
we have heard of it.
My favourite part about that bet was like throughout it all, the whole thing of me saying it's not coming out like this year was just a meme. Literally just a meme. Just like, we're not going to see it. It's not coming. Nope. Even though in the back of my mind it's like, you know, they've announced it's definitely coming, but still, I'm going to stick to the meme. It's funny.
It's only coming out next year because they want to be nice and have it worldwide release.
Yeah.
I can't.
It can come out in Japan this
I
year.
can't believe I won that bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I thought we were going to see
Jesus.
Avengers
Yeah, I mean,
or Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
Either
mean,
one.
the fact that
It makes so much sense.
the fact that we haven't seen it is more concerning.
It's so obvious that it was going to be there.
Stupid.
And they fucked up.
Maybe
Yeah.
place experience or something. Maybe.
So when they say more info coming in 2018, they mean at the very end of the year.
Yeah.
It's insane
It-
that they haven't shown anything yet.
They haven't said
January
anything
2017
either,
is when we saw stuff for
It's-
it.
It's whatever. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Square.
I thought we were going to see remakes or ports of like the mobile/PC games for like Final Fantasy 5 or 6.
yeah.
Or
Right.
even the DS ports that they did for like 3 and 4. I thought we were going to see them on Switch or PS4 or something.
We
No.
still charge like $50.
I wanted
Hey, I'd pay £15 for a port of Final Fantasy 4 for Switch. Like, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted the 13 trilogy to be announced or something.
But
Like
that's further down my list.
Yeah.
13 trilogy I thought would be there for
I was
kind of
ready.
any system.
I was ready for that to be there. I was ready. I want to play 13
Yeah.
again. I hate that game. But
I thought we'd see more on 15 DLC stuff that's out next year.
yeah.
Like the Arden episode
That's
or
true.
something like that. Nope, nothing. That Project Prelude Rune that they announced a while ago in like a magazine.
Yeah.
Nothing on that. Shadow of the Tomb Raider we did see.
Yeah.
No word on it coming to Game Pass though, so I got that wrong. Dragon Quest XI obviously. Life is Strange Season 2, which has been announced now,
But at the time, it was just the.
But yeah, we didn't see anything. No new theatre rhythms for the Switch. No new Nier. No 15 for Switch. Or anything 15 related for Switch.
Yeah, if it would, it would probably be the Pocket Edition, though.
We didn't see any Kingdom Hearts on Switch.
No.
Like, any of them at all.
Yep.
We didn't see Left Alive either. Which, do you remember what it is?
Nope.
The spiritual successor to Front Mission.
No.
The mech game which they announced a while ago. Yoji Shinkawa is doing the robot design on it.
Yeah.
Cool. And they got like a lot of people who worked on a bunch of other Square Enix games on it as well.
Was it that trailer where the soldier
was shooting the mech and then he like jumps behind a box and stuff. Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah. They announced it a while ago, but
it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's weird we haven't seen anything. I gave them a 6. It feels like such a bummer to give them less than Bethesda.
Really?
But no new Final Fantasy anything and no new Marvel stuff is like such a letdown.
Honestly,
they told us to wait till the end. We did, and it was an extended Kingdom Hearts trailer. Like that wasn't even a one more thing.
Yeah.
It's like we were going to watch this anyway. It's not like we were going to bail.
Yeah.
So I give them 3.5, the absolute lowest.
Babylon's Fall had 0 information on it.
Genuinely think EA's was better, and EA's was trash. But I still preferred EA's because there was still some stuff I got really excited about. Nothing in that.
I thought EA's was better by 0.4.
Nothing in that conference excited me at all. Like, the stuff they showed was, like, okay. Now, to be fair, though, they got hurt by the fact that a lot of it was shown at Microsoft. Kingdom Hearts was, like, identical, pretty much, to that trailer. The, like, I know it was different, but, like, the fact that, like, Tomb Raider was there weren't, like, this massive thing. That was at Microsoft. Just Cause was at Microsoft. Like, nothing. Like, the most exciting thing was Dragon Quest, and I don't even care about Dragon Quest, but I was like, that looked nice.
Well, you should. It's Dragon Ball, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't know.
You were like, why do these guys look like Dragon Ball?
I genuinely was just like, I didn't know.
That's good.
You still did it. So, like, nothing in, like, Square Enix's, like, made me excited, and the biggest thing was, I just got disappointed like crazy. The fact 7 isn't there, like, that blew my mind. Like,
I didn't
nothing
expect it
at
to
all.
be here.
Yeah, I wanted it to be there, but
I was quite
my expectations were low for that.
It's been so long
Yeah.
that the fact that there's nothing at
Remember,
all.
they did restart it not that long ago.
That's
but not
true.
even a mention of it. Like, show a screenshot.
that trailer again.
Literally, yeah. No, but nothing. And then
Square Enix's last conference was 2015.
yeah, and
So now E3 2018, it's like, oh, we're doing another show. It's going to be a Nintendo Direct type video thing. And we're like, oh, cool, they must have a lot of stuff to show.
yeah. And I
Here's
was
Final
like,
Fantasy, here's Marvel, here's like whatever
Yeah.
else new. And like,
I
they showed...
think they were thinking, oh, people are hyped for like Kingdom Hearts like a lot, and they probably want to see more of that.
I mean, next year's E3 will see 7 because Kingdom Hearts will be out.
Yeah.
Like, they're focusing on pushing this because it's out in like 5 months.
unless they show something.
I still feel like though it's
Like
been
they said,
so
they said
long.
that they were going to like focus on it after Kingdom Hearts is out. And like, what's one more trade show without it, you know?
That'll be what, 3 years?
I don't know.
Is it since we last saw anything on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact it'll be what, 2 and a bit if we don't see anything on the.
We didn't see
On
anything
Avengers.
in 16, nothing in 17,
Well,
nothing in
Yeah,
18.
but they said it's going a lot smoother now than it was before.
Yeah, development is progressing on it.
It's
It's in development.
It's mainly just the hype, like the fact that they said they were doing this conference. Everyone was just like, "Oh my god, there's going to be like big stuff there,"
Yeah.
and it was just
They hyped it way too much.
like,
They should have.
I'm way more excited for Cyberpunk than I am Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
I don't know about that. Sorry.
I feel like I'm equally split between those two.
Only because
Pretty hyped up for
Square
both
Enix
of
are handling 7.
well, 7 might not
You
be
probably
out.
might change your mind. once
Cyberpunk
you
will
see
come
it.
out before.
point.
No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
No.
Cyberpunk will be out before any episode of Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Well, there might not be
That's a
episodes
bet
anymore.
right there.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it might not be episodes anymore because of they redoing it now.
I think they said that it's still
Oh, is it?
keep the same format. I think so.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I just want to see it. Just summon, man.
Did you guys see the pictures of the reveal? Like, it was, well, it wasn't a reveal. It was like a guy, like, for the job listing, and in the background of it, you could see, like, picture of
one
of the bosses from 7.
Photo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's all you're getting this year?
It probably is.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. So yeah, I give them the lowest. I was like, I've never been disappointed. I mean, yeah, but like,
yeah.
God damn, that hurt. What about you guys? What do you think of Square?
I think it's a bit higher than 3, so I'm gonna give about 4.5.
Okay, not that much higher.
No, I know, but
I
like,
give 3.5.
Oh.
They had the 0.5, but
I'm gonna say 5.
yeah,
Kind of like a midway point between them. I feel like there was a lot of, probably for the points that's already been discussed, it's kind of like there was a lot of hype and a lot of expectation going into it, but not entirely delivered to those expectations.
Yeah.
The
Avengers
Quiet Man
stuff.
is very interesting.
Quiet Man was
Yeah,
kind of came out of left field a little bit. It's kind of interesting, but not enough.
it did remind me of the bouncer.
bring it
though,
up.
weirdly enough.
Thinking about it now, yeah, pretty good similarities. Kingdom Hearts could have been a lot more content in there, I think. Like I said, more like Volume 1.2 rather than Volume 2.
It is an extended version of that.
It's
For like Square
essentially
Enix's
it is,
own
yeah.
show, they should have had.
It's
Yeah.
their,
They should have
it's their
had the
franchise.
next trailer now,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but we'll get to that.
that's what I was just about to say. Yeah, they should have had what?
Like that should have been here.
Yeah,
And at Sony's, they should have had. Even something
Nothing.
else new.
yeah.
Like if the last E3 this is going to be at, they should have had 3 mind-blowing trailers. You know,
Yeah.
not 2 really good ones, and then 1 which is actually at Square Enix's, which is kind of a bummer.
Oof, boy.
Anyway.
Oh, cuts deep. Cuts deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.